Boas Festes. Welcome to our off-grid Quinta, and this is just a quick update really, just to show you that what we haven't done this week. We were supposed to take delivery of our dome last Friday the 17th of December, and then it was postponed, and then it won't come until the 21st, which was Monday. And then they turned up this morning with a big truck, and they can't get down our track, our lane from the road with that. So it'll have to be, they said it'll be either next Monday or next Thursday for a delivery in a smaller truck. And it's, you know, it's 3 cubic meters, the whole dome, with all the bits and pieces, the cover, the insulation and all the tubes. So anyway, we are where we are. Humbug. So as you can see, we've had quite a lot of rain, and those that live in Portugal will appreciate and understand how much rain we've actually had. We've had quite a lot. So I took the plug out of this tank the other day, and it's coming. Yeah, it's filling up now. It's coming out of that wall, which is what it's supposed to do. We're not too worried. And then that there is the overflow. So hopefully it'll keep the level down, depending on the weather, of course. But failing that, there's a checkout there, look, which then runs down there and then down into the gully and then underneath the camp and then away. So that's that one. But the lavada is coping admirably with all that Mother Nature can throw at her. And there's the Fred. He's fed up. He's thoroughly fed up, aren't you, mate? Hey? Thoroughly fed up with this weather. And also, because of the ground, you'll notice that round about the place I've swapped them out. There's not enough friction on these pegs now that the ground is soaking wet through, so I'm having to put in eucalyptus branches, and yeah, otherwise the other week when we had that wind, the whole gazebo kitchen took off, and it was over the other side of this barragem wall. So I had to go retrieve the Yorkshire teapot from down there in bits and lots of other things. And there's the Leanna cooking. How you doing?
Alright, thank you.
Good, good. There's cooking dinner.
Trying to, anyway.
What we having?
Not sure yet.
Just a wing it and see. A one pot cooking.
Something with a cabbage.
Something with cabbage, that's excellent.
And carrots.
And carrots. So not your traditional Christmas fare, but that's okay, because we're not here for that. We're here because we're not all there. And our kids, our respective children, all 5 of them, are not coming because, well, we have got running water. We told them we've got running water. We've got lots of running water. Look at it. So that's the lavada on the other side, and this one the other day, yesterday actually, and this morning, early hours of this morning, that was in full spate again, but it copes really, really well. I know a couple of videos ago I showed you footage, I think it was October, November, where we had that real bad flood. and it's coming through here really fearsome. But there, so there's plenty of capacity yet, so hopefully we'll not be up to full capacity. It'll just cope nicely with what's coming at it. I had to abandon the shredding because it was just getting so wet, man. Oh yeah, over there. There's the other side of the barragem wall. And so yeah, the guys turned up this morning in a curtain sider, 7.5 ton curtain sider. Said, I'm not coming down there, too many trees and I'll get stuck. So I promised him I'd pull him out with my Land Rover, but he weren't for coming down here, which is fine. There's not a lot we can do with this dome anyway in this weather. It's appalling. Just knocking up a bit of a shutter, put another step in because it's all crumbling and it's the water's getting in behind the wall into the basement of the tool shed, so that's all right. And this is this Heath Robinson here is our shower, Casa de Bagna. Again, rain stop play, I'm afraid, but once again the larch is doing its job, because that'll cope all right with when we get showered on it, and it'll turn a lovely colour hopefully. And then there's the dome, under 6 inches of water, a foot deep. Goodness me. So yeah, we are where we are. It's not ideal, but it is what it is, you know. We knew we'd have some wet weather to contend with, and we're coping with it. The tents are coping all right. We've got little wood stoves in those tents, but yeah, of course we'd like a hot shower, and we'd like somewhere in the dome to be warm and comfortable, look out the big bay window that's at the front of it. But hey, we thought we'd be in before Christmas. Well, you know what the thought did. We're not going to be in before Christmas. Sometime within the new year, no later than end of January, one would hope. And the other thing is, Leanna might have to go back to the UK at short notice for the imminent arrival of her first grandchild. So we're all a little bit on DEFCON 3 with that one, wondering when it'll happen. She's got about 3 weeks to go, and yeah, I don't think she'll go that far, but what do I know? That's why I dig holes in the ground. So this is where we're at the moment. Pishy wet, yeah, pishy wet weather, but so reminds me of Scotland, where we've come from. But it's not cold. It really ain't cold. It's very, very mild, which is a blessing. And so we've been promised some good weather at the end of December. So after next week, we should have some decent sunny, dry weather, so we can get on with stuff. Putting up this dome, putting up the Casa de Bagno, and yeah, just getting on with it really. And see, we're not too bothered about Christmas. I know Leanna is, with her children. She spent every Christmas with the daughters, but yeah, it'll come and it'll go. The other thing we've done is we've started to plant some fruit trees. There's an orange tree, there's a lime tree, and there's lemon tree. That's just on that terrace. We've got lots of terraces to go at, and that's what we'll do. We'll go at it. So the water's flowing freely everywhere, as you can imagine. Under there is some straw and some sawdust for the compost toilet, which, yeah, it's doing alright. Anyway, that was just a quick update from us. So if we don't speak to you before, have a super Christmas, peaceful, restful Christmas. Stay safe, and see you soon. Até já. All the best. Boas festas.